Good morning, everybody. This is Teresa, and I want to report my week 43 update that was yesterday. I'm always a day late now, but it was May 15th yesterday, and today's May 16th. And week 43, I lost 1.7 pounds this week. So I'm at 168 even yesterday. This morning I was like 168.1, but I'm not going to count that. That's not official. So, because last week I was 169.7, and then today 168, or yesterday. So my total when I began this journey, I was at 217.4, and that was at a month before my surgery, whenever I started at the seminar. And so total down is 49.4 since then, but my total highest weight was 227, so I'm 59 pounds down from my highest weight, recorded weight. So that's that. There's not a whole lot that I have to report this last week. I've been kind of lazy. Monica and I and the kids did the, if you're on Facebook, we posted a bunch of pictures, but we did that Color Me Rad 5K on Saturday, which was fun. It was a lot of fun. Beautiful weather. Gosh, the weekend had beautiful, beautiful weather. And it was mostly, a family kind of 5K. A lot of people had their kids in their wagons and their, strollers. And so it wasn't like a real, and it wasn't timed or anything. So it was just like a fun run. And we ran it and stuff, and we were still hurting, trying to get used to getting running again because we've waited a couple weeks. Yesterday I had gone in the morning to try to put in a few miles. First time I really, really ran since our marathon 2.5 weeks ago. And I struggled. And I think it was mainly because the humidity was pretty high. And that really restricts your breathing. And so I never could catch my breath. I was always like warm-up mode. You never just settled and had that steady breath. So anyway, I ran about 2 miles and then walked the rest of the way home. Another block or two home. So, but this week's, just another week, right? But since my fill that I had 3 weeks ago, that's why I'm losing good. I mean, I'm restricted really well, and it does make me think hard about what I'm going to be able to eat, what's going to feel like, and thinking, okay, you better make the smart choice because it'd be wasted effort to put stupid food in your stomach whenever you can't put nothing good in there, because your stomach's full and, or else you'll PB it up. And so I've mainly been eating a lot of meat, taking my vitamins, trying to do what's right. And last week I had a 1.5 loss, and then this week 1.7, so I'm into the 160s, and that's what's exciting. And I'm like 3 pounds from being my husband's weight. Never happened, right? He's 5'8". He's not a big guy, he's small frame kind of guy, average, but he's just thin. He's just always been a lean person, and he's like 165, and so I'm like 3 pounds. So man, it's so cool. I can't wait till I can actually say I weigh less than my husband. That's pretty sad. But I want to make a shout out to Banded Twin, Erica. You're about your calories. Whenever I saw your video, I wanted to reply back, and but I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to give advice on something that I wasn't real sure about. So. But I wanted to say that what you've decided to do, I saw your last video, and that is really good about raising your calories up to the 1,200, because your dilemma was your doctor wanted you to raise your calories and you had gained, for everybody who hadn't seen her video. But her name is Banded Twin, and Erica, and she's a sweetheart. Well, Erica, and Monica and I talked about it too, because when she went to her doctor said, and I remember mine too, also saying, because of all, and common sense, but because of all the exercising, and I know you're running too, you've been doing a lot more exercising and stuff to raise your calories to 12 to 1,400, and that's what Monica has, and I followed what her doctor said also. because I was sitting at like 1,000 calories. And look, I was in a stall for 4 months, and that was all when we were running, and I mean all that training and stuff for our marathon. So and I ended up breaking. That's the thing with me anyway. I was trying to limit myself to 1,000 calories, but then I would end up breaking through it because it wasn't realistic with all the calories that my body was wanting and needing because of all the excessive exercising I've been doing. So then I would end up binging on something. Well, okay, I gained muscle and leaned up a little bit, but my weight never changed for 4 months. All that training and stuff, my weight, I stalled in the 170s. So I think that had a lot to do with it, because the last few weeks since I had my last fill, and I'm at my sweet spot, I don't need no more. Then I bumped up my calories now at 1,200 minimum. And if I go to 1,400, okay, but I'm shooting for 12. But I don't find myself binging, and restricting myself to where I get tempted to blow it, because that's my mentality. I already blew 1,000 calories, so, what's a few hundred more? Well, I don't do that with that mental, knowing that 1,200, it's working out. And it gives me plenty to eat. And I've been with all the exercising, and look, 1.5 pounds, 1.7. So something's got to work there, and so I'm rambling, but I'm just, it's making sense. To definitely up your calories, especially with all the exercising that you're doing, and because it's pretty evident that looking back at my last 5 months, that makes sense. So in many reasons, of limiting yourself to where I end up blowing through my calories and overeating, hence no loss, and then not having enough calories some days, and my body was starving for it, so it was taking from muscle, or it was taking from somewhere else, or hanging on. That's what it was doing, is hanging on to the fat because it needed something. I wasn't feeding and fueling my body enough. So bumping it up to 1,200 calories. Don't be upset whenever your poundage doesn't change at times. Plus, that's not the only measurement, because with all that stall that I had on pounds for 4 months, I was in the 170s. I slowly got through the 170s, but it took a long time. But I've lost inches, and I've gained so much more toning, and so the pound is just one measurement. There's so many different kinds that you're losing. You're healthier, and just because the pounds and the scale doesn't tell you what you want to hear, kick it to the curb. Kick that scale to the curb. Let your husband take it and hide it, because I've almost asked mine to, but I'm okay with it now. So anyway. You're doing good. You're doing great, Erica. And yes, keep up your smile, keep up your what you're doing, because you look awesome too. You can really see it in your face. I'm so proud of you, and I'm very happy for you. You're going to be fine. And I have shout outs to several people, but I didn't write y'all's name down. But I haven't posted. I watch most of my videos in my car. I'll set it up on my my steering console, and I'll listen and watch while I'm driving in traffic. So I can't sit there and text you messages, and by the time I think I'm going to come home and I'm going to write y'all a message, you know how that goes. If I don't do it right then I end up not doing it. So I apologize for not replying back, but trust me, I'm watching your videos. And this week, I don't know how the videos are going to be, because everybody is in Vegas, and if several of us are sitting at home not there, which I'm sad. I really, really, really wanted to go this year, but finances did not permit that to happen. But there's another year that all of us, we can all save up and get together and go to Vegas next year, because I'm going to be there next year. I think Monica has also committed. We're going to go next year. And I know a couple more have said that they're planning on going next year, so I'm excited. I really, really want to meet everybody. I want us all to get together and have a good time and meet in person. So, I mean, that's going to be so cool to to see each other. But so I'm jealous, yes, that everybody's there and I didn't get to go. So, well, there's next year and years. You know how time flies. So I think that's it. I'll report on exercise next week because we're thinking about, I'm just the lack of focus on, I seem to have a better focus whenever there's a goal to run for, like the marathon, than not having anything at all, because now it's like, oh, I can sleep. If I'm just doing it for me, I don't do it. But if I have a goal, I'm learning. So we'll talk about that next week. So all of you guys have an awesome, awesome week. And I will see you next time. Oh, I have my Phil appointment next Tuesday, day before my Wednesday report. So I'll let you know how that goes. She's just wanted me to come back after she gave me a Phil, and she told me last time, my PA, that I was showing that I have a slight, not slippage, but I'm blank, where, you know, it's dilated, where I've overeaten and stretched my pouch. So with this Phil and with watching more, slowing down, that's my biggest thing, is slowing down, eating and not rushing it to where it's all piled in there waiting to go through. I've tried to slow down, so I'm still working on that, but hopefully that she'll see that I've shrunk it back up next week. So I'll let you know how that goes Wednesday. So bless you all. Have an awesome week. And we'll see you next time. Love you. God bless.